Chapter 21. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ye Yuqing looked reluctant at this time. She had just eaten once in the evening, and she had eaten a lot. How long has it been? Looking at the sky, it was probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. The original food might not have been digested yet, so she continued to eat. Are you feeding yourself like a pig? She is a girl, and she needs to keep in shape. No, I really can't eat anymore, it's too much. Ye Yuqing shook her head and refused. Man is iron and rice is steel, how can people waste if they don't eat enough? You are a cultivator, with a fast metabolism and fast digestion. No matter how much you eat, it will be quickly converted into energy and absorbed by the body. The reason why you don't feel hungry is because your body absorbs the spiritual energy of heaven and earth at any time, replacing the energy supply brought by eating. Not being hungry doesn't mean you have something in your stomach. People feel at ease when they are full. Come on, eat some. Chen Fan explained while handing the roasted monster meat directly to Ye Yuqing. Ye Yuqing saw Chen Fan's serious expression, and for a moment, she didn't know what to say. You didn't lie to me, did you? Of course not. If you don't believe me, try some. Okay, then I'll try. Ye Yuqing took the barbecue and started eating. Although she didn't feel hungry, she didn't seem to feel bloated after eating. It seems that there is really nothing in my stomach. Look, I said I didn't lie to you, eat quickly. Ye Yuqing ate while Chen Fan grilled. The two formed an assembly line, and the people of Longwo were drooling. It's killing me. It's just dawn. Show me this, please. No, I'm so hungry. This thing looks too delicious, right? Oh my god, is this the secret version of eating broadcast? I really want to try this monster meat. I want to order takeout, but, is there anyone open at this time? What do you think this monster meat tastes like? Is it sweet? Sour? Or bitter? I think this meat should be good braised. Whether the monster meat is delicious or not, no one knows, but the scene of Ye Yuqing eating it non-stop is really addictive. Oh my god, Chen Fan's grilling speed is almost unable to catch up with Ye Yuqing's eating speed. Woo woo woo, the beautiful sister has become a big eater. It's over, the perfect image in my mind has collapsed. I think it's good, this is the real thing, but I'm more curious about how big Ye Yuqing's stomach is. It's only been half an hour, why do I feel that she has eaten several monster meats? I have this feeling too. Ye Yuqing's appetite stunned everyone. This small body can actually eat so much. Little did they know that after these monster meats entered Ye Yuqing's stomach, they were directly converted into energy and absorbed by the body, so her stomach was equivalent to being empty all the time, and there was no such thing as not being able to eat. Chen Fan, hurry up, is there any more? From the initial refusal and resistance, Ye Yuqing has now taken the initiative to ask for meat. Right away, right away. Chen Fan did not neglect it either. He knew very well that Ye Yuqing had already felt the changes in her body was getting stronger little by little. Seeing her eagerness, I'm afraid there will be a new breakthrough soon. Do you want to continue? Continue, move faster. Okay. Now. How do you feel? Yeah, it feels much better. Do you need to go faster? Yeah, it's better to go faster. Now. Very strong. Okay, then continue. Faster, faster, the feeling is getting stronger and stronger. Okay. Ye Yuqing felt that her body seemed to be at a bottleneck. Although the feeling was very strong, it was slow to break through. The conversation between the two stunned all the audience. Fuck, if I just listened to the sound, I would definitely think wrongly. Fuck, what kind of magical way of talking is this? I have a picture in my mind. How did they do it, saying these words with a serious face? Are they serious? This is too torture, isn't it? Both physical and mental torture. At this time, Chen Fan and the other two didn't care about what those who watched the live broadcast felt. Breakthrough is the only thing they care about. time passed little by little, and Ye Yuqing's eating speed has not changed. Chen Fan roughly calculated that Ye Yuqing might have eaten more than 53 level monster meat. Get a 100x crit reward from your teammate. The teammate's body has been successfully upgraded to a silver bone body, 100x crit, and the body has been upgraded to a golden body. Breakthrough. At the moment of obtaining the talent crit, Chen Fan knew that Ye Yuqing's body had finally broken through again. At this time, Ye Yuqing's physical strength had reached the innate realm, so her strength was much stronger than that of people in the same realm, and Chen Fan also reached the golden body, and his physical strength was equivalent to the extraordinary realm. Unfortunately, there was no 1000x crit, or even 10,000x crit. Chen Fan was looking forward to what kind of reward he would get if there was a 10,000x crit. Finally broke through. Ye Yuqing looked at the barbecue in her hand and suddenly felt disgusted. She had eaten too much just now, and after coming to her senses, a trace of negative factors appeared in her mind. Although the speed of improvement is very fast, but I'm really going to vomit. Ye Yuqing looked at Chen Fan with a face full of resentment. After all, this way of eating and the amount of food would probably be enough for her to eat for decades in the past. Try to find other things to replace it in the future. There are still many natural treasures in this world. It's just that in the early stage, our strength is too low and we don't have the ability to obtain better treasures. The red blood grass that Chen Fan has in his hand is more suitable, but there is no way to take it out, otherwise Ye Yuqing will definitely suspect it. Let's go to Fengwu City. Try to improve your strength to the extraordinary realm in Fengwu City. Extraordinary realm? Is it really possible? Ye Yuqing asked with some concern. No possibility, it is a must. After that, the two continued on their way. After a day of rushing, the two finally arrived in Fengwu City. It was the first time that Ye Yuqing saw a secret city. It had nothing to do with modern times. It looked a bit similar to the ancient times recorded in books. Is it like this in our dragon country in ancient times? Do you think there were many practitioners in ancient times? Did the ancient books you read also record this? That's why you understand. Faced with Ye Yuqing's question, Chen Fan was a little unable to answer for a while. The historical gap of dragon country was too serious. They didn't have any records about ancient times. There was no relevant information in all the textbooks and records, but, can the content of the novel really be interpreted as history? It's about the same. Let's go and find an inn to rest first. Chapter 22. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Since Fengwu City is relatively close to Lingyun mountain range, there are many people coming and going. This also led to the continuous expansion of Fengwu City. From a small city at the beginning, it has gradually developed into the huge city it is today. Fengwu City is bustling with people coming and going. It is so lively. The appearance of Chen Fan and the other person has attracted the attention of many people. All this is because the clothes they wear are really weird. Chen Fan, who is as thick-skinned as a city wall, naturally doesn't care, but Ye Yuqing looks very uncomfortable under the attention of the people around her, especially the group of men, who keep looking up and down, and the fiery eyes. Ye Yuqing feels goosebumps all over her body. Chen Fan, why don't we find a way to change clothes? Otherwise, wherever you go in the future, I'm afraid you will be specially cared for. Ye Yuqing sighed helplessly. Seeing Ye Yuqing's uncomfortable expression, Chen Fan shook his head and smiled. You are beautiful, and after practicing, your temperament is even more outstanding. Even if you change your clothes, there will still be people paying attention to you. There is only one way to make people afraid to look at you. As soon as these words came out, Ye Yuqing's eyes lit up, and she asked quickly, what is the way? That is, dare not look. Show your cultivation, and then look at what these people look like. Ye Yuqing was stunned, but still showed her cultivation as Chen Fan said. When the 6th level of the Xiantian realm was exposed, the expressions of the people around her suddenly became nervous and frightened. No, this is not an ordinary girl. What an amazing aura. At such an age, she actually has such an amazing aura. I'm afraid she is in the Xiantian realm. Retreat, retreat, retreat. If you keep watching, you will lose your life in a while. Hurry up and leave. The people who were originally around Ye Yuqing ran away in an instant. It really works. Ye Yuqing didn't expect that Chen Fan's method was surprisingly effective. Nonsense, of course it works. I've told you many times that here, the strong are respected. You have strength, and everyone will be afraid of you because you have the ability to kill them easily. And here, killing people, is as easy as drinking water. Get used to it slowly. The two walked and talked, and suddenly, a sign caught Chen Fan's attention. Is there an inn? This name is interesting. Let's go this way. Chen Fan and the others just walked to the door of the inn, but Ye Yuqing suddenly stopped. Chen Fan, do you have money? Money? How can I have such a thing? Ah. Then, how can we stay in the hotel? After the two came to this world, they were indeed penniless. Seeing Ye Yuqing's expression, Chen Fan said with a sly smile, no room for you. Then I'll tear down his store. This. Then when I start, should I use all my strength? Chen Fan was just joking, but he didn't expect Ye Yuqing to take it seriously. She was still thinking about whether she should use all her strength. This. It's really hard to learn good things, but it's easy to learn bad things. I'm just joking, don't worry, I have a way. Chen Fan shook his head helplessly, and then strode into the inn. Ye Yuqing looked at Chen Fan strangely, and followed him curiously. The waiter was stunned when he saw Chen Fan and the other two dressed strangely, and then greeted them with a smile. Please come in, my two guests. I wonder if you two are going to stay overnight or stay overnight. The waiter greeted the two enthusiastically. From the waiter's words, Ye Yuqing understood that staying overnight was a good idea, but she had never heard of staying overnight. Waiter, 2 rooms upstairs. Prepare some hot water. Oh, and get me 2 sets of clothes, plus a black cloak. Here, the rest is yours. As he spoke, Chen Fan took out a first-level demon pill and threw it to the waiter. The waiter was stunned when he saw what Chen Fan threw out. He took a look and his face darkened. He said unhappily, Sir, please don't tease me. This thing of yours. Shut up. You must not neglect your guests. Before the waiter finished speaking, the shopkeeper rushed over. He looked at the first-level demon pill in the waiter's hand and quickly grabbed it. What do you know? This is a treasure. Hello, I am the shopkeeper of this store. I guarantee that you will get what you want. Come on, take the 2 guests to the 3rd floor and choose the 2 best rooms. The waiter didn't know the value of the goods, but the shopkeeper knew the value of this thing. Chen Fanliang the other waiters took the man to the guest room on the 3rd floor. The waiter asked in confusion, Boss, what is this? Stupid, this is a demon pill. Do you know what a demon pill is? This is not something that can be bought with gold or silver. It requires spirit stones to buy it. This is definitely a child of a wealthy family. Otherwise, he is a disciple from a powerful force who has come out to gain experience. Don't offend him. Go, follow the instructions of this young master just now. Remember, you must buy clothes from the best store in Fengwu City. The shopkeeper said in a deep voice, demon pill. The waiter was also shocked at this time. He didn't expect that this thing was actually a demon pill. This was the first time he had seen it since he was a child. Boss, this demon pill. The waiter looked at the demon pill in the shopkeeper's hand with excitement. What? You still want this? Go to the account and get 10 taels of gold, and go buy the things the young master needs first. The rest, I'll give it to you, the shopkeeper, I won't cheat you. If you have this thing, you won't see the sun tomorrow. Hearing this, the waiter also smiled. Gold. That's much more important to him than the demon pill. After all, for ordinary people, the demon pill is useless, and gold is real. With this reward, it will be no problem to get a wife. Chen Fan, what does waiter mean? It means waiter. So in this world, waiters are called waiters. What about Dajian? It's the professional term for waiters. Dajian means passing by to eat, and usually leaving after eating. You know a lot. What you just gave him was the demon pill. Can the demon pill also be used now? Ye Yuqing seemed to have 100,000 whys, but Chen Fan didn't find her annoying, so he patiently explained to her. Fuck, this Chen Fan is so awesome, he knows so much. Look, who said Chen Fan is useless? Let me tell you, without Chen Fan, how many more detours would Ye Yuqing have taken? Okay, stop flattering Chen Fan. Without Ye Yuqing, Chen Fan would have died countless times. Get lost, Chen Fan's strength is definitely not weaker than Ye Yuqing, just wait and see, sooner or later, you will see Chen Fan's strength. Yo, so looking forward to it, can Chen Fan's dog go back to his own home? Okay, stop arguing, they are all players from Dragon Country, can't we support each other? What are you arguing about? Get lost, stop trying to smooth things over, do you think you are worth it? Who do you think you are? That the fight among the audience has never stopped, perhaps, this has become a necessity in their lives, and Chen Fan's generosity has also attracted the attention of many interested people. He's a fat sheep, do you want to do it? Chapter 23. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The sheep are indeed very fat, but it's not easy to deal with them. I'm afraid the idea is a bit difficult, let's observe it first. Fenwu City is the largest city near the Lingyun Mountains. Most people who hunt monsters will choose to settle here, some people hunt monsters, and naturally there are people who rob monster pills, and this group is a group of people in Fenwu City who specialize in robbing the monster pills of weak people passing by. In Fenwu City, this has become a profession called monster pill hunter. Boss, I think this kid is just a rookie, what's so difficult about it? One of them asked puzzled. You can't judge people by appearances, otherwise, we will capsize in the gutter sooner or later. These two people are dressed strangely and have extraordinary temperaments. I'm afraid they are not ordinary people. That young man looks very flamboyant, but the moment he entered the store, he had already looked at everyone here. The woman next to him is at the 6th level of the innate realm, and this young man, I can't see through, must be in the extraordinary realm. You go after such a person. That the boss didn't get angry because of the demon pill, but analyzed it carefully. Hearing the boss's words, the other people also sighed dejectedly. Hey, I finally met a fat sheep, but I didn't expect it to be so difficult. We haven't opened for a long time. It's okay. I've recently set my sights on one, and I should be sure. Let's observe this one first and eat the one I'm eyeing first. The boss is the boss, you are still reliable. I was wondering why you called us all here today. It turns out that there is a job. Okay, leave one person here, and the others follow me. Okay. For these practitioners who have no backing and no background, if you want to survive in this world, you must use all kinds of methods. Cheating, stealing, burning, killing and robbing are just commonplace. Upstairs, Chen Fan's explanation made Ye Yuqing understand more or less, but there are still some questions. Can demon pills be used as currency? Then can we buy other things directly? Faced with Ye Yuqing's question, Chen Fan smiled and said, this is a choice I made when I had no other choice. Demon pills can be exchanged for spirit stones, and spirit stones can be exchanged for gold and silver, but it's not easy to buy spirit stones with gold and silver. Okay, that's about it. The hot water should be ready over there. I'll take a shower and change clothes. Seeing Chen Fan was going to take a shower, Ye Yuqing was shocked and quickly said, live broadcast, don't forget to live broadcast. I know, but I'm a man, am I afraid of others watching? I haven't taken a shower or changed clothes for many days. Chen Fan is a grown man, is he afraid of being watched? Men will feel inferior when they see it, and women will just stare at it. Anyway, he has nothing to lose. Ye Yuqing looked at Chen Fan with some envy, and sighed, I want to take a bath too. You? Haven't you already taken a bath? Ah. When did I take a bath? Don't talk nonsense. A small ditch outside the Lingyun Mountains. Ah. That counts. Well, why doesn't it count? Well, why doesn't it count? Ye Yuqing frowned slightly and looked at Chen Fan unhappily. Why does this tone sound so annoying? Okay, I'll go back first and come back later. Maybe I can bring you a surprise. Chen Fan smiled mysteriously and then returned to his room. When they saw Chen Fan taking off his clothes, the people of Longwa, whether men or women, who had been watching Chen Fan's perspective, couldn't help but raise their mouths. Ha! Comfortable, soaking in the hot water bucket, Chen Fan felt very comfortable. Fuck, this is a gifted person. Oh my goodness, is this the legendary three-legged tribe? So scary. Fuck, I feel inferior. Good guy, Chen Fan, what a man. Ah. So shy, what should I do, I'm not clean anymore. Bah, why are you being so pretentious after watching it? If you're afraid of being dirty, don't watch it in the first place. What were you doing when you were taking off your clothes? That's right, you're taking advantage and still acting cute, so disgusting. Fuck, what's going on? Am I dazzled? Fuck, so fast. What the hell is this? Cross-dressing, that when everyone was chatting in the live broadcast room, they suddenly found that the scene turned and Chen Fan had already put on his clothes. All in all, it was just a blink of an eye. How did he do it? Sure enough. Chen Fan had been thinking that not changing clothes was not a solution. He didn't care, but Ye Yuqing absolutely refused to change clothes in front of everyone, so Chen Fan thought of the speed. As long as the speed is fast enough, ordinary people's eyes can't catch the picture of changing clothes. After trying, it was really fast. It took less than a second to change clothes. Chen Fan took another set of clothes and a black cloak and returned to Ye Yuqing's room again. After seeing Chen Fan change clothes, Ye Yuqing's eyes lit up. Completely two different temperaments. After changing into clothes from this world, Chen Fan looked no different from the people in this world except for his hairstyle. This dress is very beautiful and seems to suit you better. Is that one for me? That looking at the other set of clothes in Chen Fan's hand, Ye Yuqing could see that it was women's clothes and should be prepared for herself. Yes, it's prepared for you. Change it. By the way, use your speed to change clothes before other people's eyes react, so that you won't be seen. Chen Fan said with a smile. Ye Yuqing was also shocked when she heard Chen Fan's words. So there is such a way. Is this the surprise? Chen Fan said. Is it really possible? Well, I just tried it, no problem. Okay, then After Ye Yuqing took the clothes, she took a look and became embarrassed. The clothes are good, but why are there so many? How can I wear big and small pieces? I don't know how to wear. Ye Yuqing looked at Chen Fan helplessly. I'll teach you. This dress is a lining, worn inside. This is a pair of pants. Yes, this kind of clothes needs to be worn with pants. Then put on this coat and tie the hem of this skirt. Yes, that's it. Now you know it, right? Chen Fan also had a half understanding. After all, what he knew was just some knowledge he had gained from reading novels and watching TV dramas. So it's worn like this. Okay, then I know. Get out. Go out. Are you killing me? You go do your thing, I won't look at you, and besides, I have another purpose here. Chen Fan said seriously. What purpose? Ye Yuqing asked puzzledly. I'll hold the quilt and stay by your side just in case. If you're slow, you'll probably be seen by others, so I'll cover your body with the quilt. This is all for your own good. As soon as these words came out, Ye Yuqing's supporters were instantly furious. Fuck, isn't this too shameless? Damn, this guy wants to eat all by himself. Sister Yuqing, don't believe it. Asshole, I want to kill him. Chapter 24. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chen Fan, do you really think I'm easy to fool? You just said that ordinary people can't see it, but are you an ordinary person? Do you want to help me? Or do you want to peek at me? You know it best. Ye Yuqing said angrily. Seeing that Ye Yuqing was a little unhappy, Chen Fan stopped joking. I'm not kidding you anymore. Have you ever thought about what the perspective of live broadcast is like? Is it all round or fixed? Is there a possibility that you use something to cover all around you, so that the audience can't see you? Hearing Chen Fan's words, Ye Yuqing also pondered. To be on the safe side, cover yourself first, and then change clothes quickly. That's it. You go out first, I'll call you when I'm done. Chen Fan didn't stay any longer, but turned and walked out of the room. Ye Yuqing looked around. She knew that before the live broadcast, there would be many eyes staring at her. First, lay out the clothes in order, then walk onto the bed and lower the curtains. When the curtains were lowered, the screen in the live broadcast room was indeed affected. Really? I can't see it. What are you thinking? Can I still let you see it? Stop dreaming, don't take advantage of Sister Yuqing. Fuck, I've been waiting for so many days, just waiting for this moment. It's too disappointing, isn't it? You guys watched the live broadcast just to see this? Shameless. Brothers, good news, adjust the perspective. This thing can adjust the perspective. Fuck, I found a new world. Fuck, what's going on? My friend wants to see it. My friend wants to see it too, I'll ask for my friend. I just tried it, thinking that it would be great if I could adjust it to the first-person perspective, but I didn't expect it to work. What? Then I'll try it too. With this discovery, many people quickly began to adjust the perspective. Although the perspective was adjusted, another problem was discovered. This. Ye Yuqing's eyes were only on the clothes, not on herself. Fuck, it's over, it's over. No, I haven't had time to adjust my perspective yet. Are there any brothers who have seen it? Why can't I take screenshots of this crappy live broadcast? Why can't I record it? I want to see the pictures. Okay, all of you, be quiet, don't think about it, you can't see anything, it's too fast. Ye Yuqing didn't expect that putting on clothes could be so fast, changing clothes in 1 second, it's actually possible. No one should be able to see it, right? Yes, no one will be able to see it. Although he was still worried, he also learned to comfort himself. After being called back by Ye Yuqing, Chen Fan looked at Ye Yuqing. After changing into the clothes of the land of immortality, Ye Yuqing became more beautiful. Ye Yuqing's appearance and temperament are very suitable for ancient style. With long black hair and a cold temperament, the whole person has become different. Well, this kind of clothing is also suitable for you. Okay, let's talk about serious things. Give me all the demon pills and materials in a while. By the way, there is also your jade pendant. You stay in the inn and wait for me. I will go to the auction house by myself. Go alone. Seeing Chen Fan going to the auction house alone, Ye Yuqing was still a little worried. Let's go together. It's safer. Chen Fan smiled and shook his head. How could he take Ye Yuqing with him? If he took her with him, how would he explain all his demon pills? It's not safe to be together with two people. Our strength is still too weak. Fengwu City is full of good and bad people. It will be very dangerous if someone targets us. I will go alone. Even if I am targeted, it's okay. You will be fine. Besides, your acting skills are not good. If you go to the auction house, you will easily show your weakness, which is not conducive to bargaining. Just do as I say. Seeing Chen Fan insisting so much, Ye Yuqing didn't know what to say. In order to play the whole role, Chen Fan did not let her take out all the demon pills, but kept some, putting on a black cloak and taking Ye Yuqing's Shantian sect elder jade pendant. Chen Fan jumped and left the inn directly through the window. Chen Fan's behavior of going to the auction house alone has aroused the praise of many people. They think this is the behavior of a real man. The Royal Auction House, the name is very tacky, but it better interprets the strength behind this auction house. It is also convenient for the Nanli royal family to develop their own auction houses in various places as soon as possible. First, with the Nanli royal family, others can come here with confidence. Second, if there is really a problem, there is also the Nanli royal family responsible for the aftermath. The fact that Fengwu City can develop to its current scale is also closely related to the royal auction house. This gives many people who hunt demon pills a psychological guarantee, and they can quickly exchange the demon pills for the items they need here. The royal auction house is well known in Fengwu City. Chen Fan just asked around and found the specific location. It must be said that this royal auction house looks really impressive. The gatekeepers standing at the door are actually two Xiantian realm practitioners. Chen Fan walked over and found that the two people didn't even look at him. It's interesting not to block the guests. Chen Fan guessed that the two people were placed in front of the door to deter. Even the gatekeepers are Xiantian, so who dares to act rashly? Unlike the novels Chen Fan has read, the gatekeepers look down on people and sneer at guests when they come. They are just ignoring you. If you have the guts, go in. If you dare to make trouble, I will punish you to death. As soon as Chen Fan entered the auction house, a servant on the first floor hurried over. This guest, do you want to sell goods or participate in the auction? If you want to sell goods, please go to the second floor. If you want to participate in the auction, there is still 1 hour before the auction today. Please wait on the first floor. The servant's attitude was very good. Regardless of whether Chen Fan was a new or old customer, he said everything he should say. Who is the manager here? Chen Fan was wearing a black cloak and wrapped himself tightly. The servant couldn't see Chen Fan's appearance at all, but from the sound of his voice, he didn't seem to be very old. I wonder if the manager you are looking for is. Before the servant finished speaking, Chen Fan directly showed his jade pendant. Seeing the jade pendant, the servant was stunned at first. After all, not everyone knows the jade pendant of the elder of Xiantian sect, but the servant was neither blind nor stupid, and he recognized the big characters of Xiantian sect on the jade pendant. So you are a disciple of Xiantian sect. Sir, please wait a moment. I will go and ask the manager now. The servant hurried to find the manager, and many people on the first floor of the auction house focused their attention on Chen Fan. You are actually from Xiantian sect. This is rare. A disciple of Xiantian sect. I would like to see you. At this time, a young man walked out of the crowd and walked straight towards Chen Fan. I wonder when I, a disciple of Xiantian sect, became so evasive. Do you dare to let me see who you are? Chapter 25. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The person who came was also a disciple of Xiantian sect. The atmosphere in the auction house changed. On weekdays, there were not many disciples of Xiantian sect. I didn't expect to see two today. Su Cheng was an inner disciple of Xiantian sect. He was now 27 years old and his cultivation had reached the 9th level of Xiantian realm. Although his strength was not top-notch, it was definitely not weak. Su Cheng's personality was arrogant and domineering. When he was in the sect, he often had quarrels and conflicts with other disciples. Now that he was back to his own territory, how could he not show off? As a member of the Su family in Fengwu City, he would not miss this opportunity to show himself. Isn't this Su Cheng, the eldest son of the Su family? Really? If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have noticed. I've heard that the eldest son of the Su family has entered Xiantian sect. It seems to be true. It seems that the eldest son of the Su family is not an ordinary disciple in Xiantian sect, otherwise he would never have such courage and guts. It's going to be a good show now. Infighting in Xiantian sect. Interesting. Hush, keep quiet. This is someone from Xiantian sect. If Su Cheng is not afraid, then you are not afraid either. It seems that Su Cheng is also coming back for Mr. Su's birthday. Now, the Su family is even more glorious in Fengwu City. Su Cheng heard the discussions of the crowd and the envious and awe-inspiring eyes behind him, and his posture suddenly became much straighter. As a disciple of Xiantian sect, why do you hide yourself? You are doing this and you are simply bringing shame to Xiantian sect. Take off your cloak, I want to see whose disciple you are. Su Cheng scolded sternly. Chen Fan didn't expect that there was such a stupid person. As fellow disciples, they met outside, but instead of taking care of each other, they used each other as a stepping stone. A tool to get attention. This shows the character of Su Cheng. A disciple of Xiantian sect, Fengwu City, Su family Su Cheng, right? I remember your name. As a disciple of Xiantian sect, you are arrogant and domineering, and you provoke fellow disciples. Is this what your master taught you? Chen Fan was also not wrong, and he directly retorted angrily. You are so brave. What? Are you going to bring an attack on my master? Even if my master knew about this, he would definitely agree with this approach. My Xiantian sect is a big sect in the northern border. As a disciple of the sect, why shouldn't I show my true face? This is just embarrassing our Xiantian sect. Su Qing became more and more excited, but saw Chen Fan took out a jade pendant. At first, when he saw the jade pendant, Su Qing didn't care. Isn't it just a sect jade pendant? Who doesn't have one? But when Su Qing saw the jade pendant carefully, his heart was shocked. At this moment, Su Qing felt that all the hairs on his body stood up, his scalp was numb, and in an instant, his back was wet with sweat. Elder's jade pendant. Is this the elder's jade pendant? Are you an elder? Su Qing looked at the jade pendant with shock, and he couldn't believe what he saw in his heart. How could the elders of Xiantian sect appear here? Not to mention the elders, even some of the direct disciples in Xiantian sect would hardly come to such a place. This is why Su Qing is so confident. Even if a few Xiantian sect disciples occasionally appear here, they are all in the innate realm. What? This person is the elder of Xiantian sect. Incredible, the elders of Xiantian sect are probably all-powerful people at the level of supernatural power, right? Of course, I heard that only those who have reached the 5th level of supernatural power are qualified to become the elders of Xiantian sect. The 5th level of supernatural power. It's unimaginable. This is a height that I can never reach in my lifetime. Fuck, this Su Qing has hit a wall. If he offends the elders of Xiantian sect, won't his Su family be implicated? That depends on how magnanimous this elder is. At this time, Su Qing was trembling all over, staring at the black cloak in front of him. I want to see clearly what the person inside looks like, but this black cloak has something to cover the face, and Chen Fan covered his entire face. No matter how Su Qing observes, he can't see his appearance clearly. Disciple Su Qing, I didn't recognize the great man, and I'm sorry for the offense. I hope the elder will forgive me. I didn't know it was the elder who came in person. Su Qing was terrified. Seeing Su Qing trembling now, Chen Fan snorted coldly. Bully the weak and afraid of the strong. You are the one who really brought shame to Xiantian sect. Get out, you are not worthy of dirtying my hands. After these words, Su Qing nodded and bowed as if he had been pardoned. Yes, I will take my leave now. Thank you for not punishing me, thank you. How could Su Qing dare to stay any longer? He didn't care how embarrassed he was just now, and ran out of the auction house in disgrace. He also forgot that he came here to prepare birthday gifts for his grandfather. After Su Qing left, the auction house's chief shopkeeper finally arrived. The other party had actually come out a long time ago, but he didn't dare to step forward when he saw this posture. Knowing that the other party was an elder of Xiantian sect, he stepped forward and said respectfully, I didn't know that the elder of Xiantian sect was here in person, and I'm sorry for not welcoming you. Please follow me to the inner hall, senior. Since he is an important person, the shopkeeper naturally did not dare to neglect him and quickly welcomed Chen Fan into the inner hall. This is the place where distinguished guests are truly entertained. Everyone has a separate room, and it is absolutely soundproof, so no secrets will be leaked, and no one else will have the opportunity to hear. Of course, this is okay for ordinary practitioners. If a strong person comes, these are useless, but in Funwu City, it is enough. It is a great honor for my royal auction house to be able to receive such an important person as the senior. I wonder what instructions the senior has for coming this time. That the shopkeeper was servile at this time, and he was so respectful. I came here to trade with you, of course. I have a batch of demon pills to sell, will you take them? Chen Fan said lightly. Hearing Chen Fan's voice, the shopkeeper was slightly stunned. So young. But the more shocked the shopkeeper was. At such a young age, he has become an elder of Xiantian sect? How come I have never heard of such a super genius in Xiantian sect? Compared to Gu Chongqing, I am afraid he is not much worse, right? I will take it, of course I will take it. I wonder what price you want, senior. How many demon pills are for sale? The shopkeeper asked tentatively. The price is normal. As for the quantity. Your place is too small, change to a bigger place. After saying this, the shopkeeper became more excited. It seems that the quantity this time is really not small. Doesn't that mean that the auction house will not be out of stock for a long time? Wait a moment, senior, I will have someone prepare a larger warehouse. Wait a moment. Come here, serve tea to the senior. The best tea. Chapter 26. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The distinguished guest came, so the shopkeeper naturally dared not neglect him. As soon as the shopkeeper left, several maids came in. These people were outstanding in appearance, tall in stature, and walked and stood almost the same. It was obvious that they had been strictly trained and should have been cultivated since childhood. The most important thing was that these people had no makeup on their faces, and they were completely cultured. Everyone's temperament was also elegant, tasting. Tea, look, smell, and taste. The maid prepared the tea set in an orderly manner. Chen Fan had never had this experience before, and it looked really extraordinary. Just this process was pleasing to the eye. My God, drinking tea is so hard. No way, even the tea maker is so high-end. So beautiful. I like this place so much. I don't know if this place provides special services, otherwise, it's a pity for these girls. Hey. Isn't Chen Fan enjoying himself too much? Damn, how could he go to the secret realm for adventure? Isn't he enjoying himself all the way? I never thought that there would be a day when I wanted to be Chen Fan so much. Fuck, this is the 8th day I want to be Chen Fan. I started thinking about it from the first day. Ye Yuqing was practicing alone in the inn. Everyone was bored, so they turned their attention to Chen Fan. Previously, when they saw Chen Fan showing off with Ye Yuqing's jade pendant, many people sneered. Isn't this just a fox pretending to be a tiger? But when these maids came in, everyone began to envy them. With strength and status, you can live a life of superiority wherever you go, and, it's definitely the kind you can't imagine. Chen Fan took a look. The tea in the cup was white, but not turbid. Senior, please. The maid brought the cup to Chen Fan without any unnecessary movements. She was neither humble nor arrogant, but dignified and generous, which gave people a particularly comfortable feeling. Chen Fan took the cup, and the fragrance of tea filled his heart. It tasted sweet, but with a bit of coolness. Although Chen Fan didn't know how to drink tea, he could taste that it was definitely good tea. Taking a second sip was a completely different experience. It seemed that in the coolness, there was a trace of warmth flowing through the body, which was indescribably comfortable. Spiritual energy. There was actually a trace of spiritual energy in this tea. Was it because of the water or the tea leaves? Chen Fan observed it and found that the problem was with the tea leaves. It seemed that this tea was also extraordinary. Not bad. As long as you are satisfied, young master. Chen Fan enjoyed the comfort brought by tea tasting. Not long after, the shopkeeper knocked on the door and entered. Senior, everything is ready. Please condescend to follow me. Okay. In such a short time, the shopkeeper had cleared a huge warehouse. Senior, is this place enough? The shopkeeper asked cautiously. It should be enough. Before he finished speaking, Chen Fan waved his hand, and 10,000 first-level demon pills appeared out of thin air in the warehouse. So many. The shopkeeper knew that there would be a lot, but he didn't expect that there would be 10,000 of this level of demon pills. Little did he know that Chen Fan and Ye Yuqing didn't hunt too many because the first-level demon pills were too low-level. Otherwise, it would be far from this amount. Here are 10,000. Let someone count them. No, I trust what you say, senior. Come here, pack up these 10,000 first-level demon pills. Senior, I wonder. More. Okay. After the auction house's employees packed up all the first-level demon pills, Chen Fan waved his hand again. This time, the shopkeeper was completely dumbfounded. 100,000, there are actually 100,000 second-level demon pills. Isn't this too much? The shopkeeper rubbed his eyes hard, and couldn't believe what he saw. How long can this many second-level demon pills sustain the auction house? Besides, where did so many come from? Are they going to kill all the second-level demon beasts in Lingyun Mountain Range? Senior, are all of these going to be sold to our auction house? The shopkeeper asked nervously. Otherwise, am I teasing you by showing it to me? No, that's not what I meant. It's really. To be honest, this is the first time I've seen such a large sum of money. I'm a little nervous. I hope you can forgive me. Do you need someone to count it this time? If, then I'll be offended. So many second-level monsters, this is a huge sum of money. If I don't count it, the shopkeeper will be unsure. After a while, the servant come and report, 100,000, not one less. The shopkeeper was relieved. If it was more, it would be fine, but if it was less, should I speak up or not? If I speak up, I will offend the elders of Xiantian sect, and if I don't speak up, I will have to suffer the loss. Fortunately, the final result is that everyone is happy. Senior, I will ask someone to prepare the spirit stones immediately. Or let's leave here first, I will ask someone. Wait a minute, who told you that this is the end? There is more. That the shopkeeper was trembling with excitement at this time. The first-level demon pill and the second-level demon pill have already appeared. Could it be that this time it will not be the third-level demon pill? This is a truly valuable commodity that can be put on the table. If a batch of third-level demon pills are really sold, then his status will probably be greatly improved. At that time, maybe he can be transferred to the Kyoto headquarters. 10,000 third-level demon pills. 10,000. There were actually 10,000. When Chen Fan took out the third-level demon pills, the shopkeeper's legs softened and he sat on the ground. 10,000, these are 10,000 third-level demon pills. He had never seen such a scene in his life. Numb, the shopkeeper felt that his whole body was numb. He wanted to stand up, but he couldn't use any strength. In the end, he was helped up by several subordinates. Senior. Please forgive me, I lost my composure. After a while, the shopkeeper recovered a little. 10,000 first-level demon pills, the price is 100,000 low-grade spirit stones. 100,000 second-level demon pills, the price is 100 million low-grade spirit stones. 10,000 third-level demon pills, the price is 1 million middle-grade spirit stones. After the shopkeeper said this price, the whole person seemed to be exhausted. Fortunately, their auction house was established specifically for the purpose of purchasing demon pills, and the funds are sufficient. Otherwise, they really can't take so many demon pills. Quick, go and prepare spirit stones for the senior. Senior, do you want to exchange the 100 million low-grade spirit stones for medium-grade spirit stones? 10,000 low-grade spirit stones can be exchanged for 1 medium-grade spirit stone. In other words, 100 million can be exchanged for 10,000 medium-grade spirit stones. Don't worry, it's not too late to settle the bill after it's over. After saying this, the shopkeeper almost fainted. Not over yet? Could it be? You won't sell the fourth-level demon pill again, right? The shopkeeper asked with a trembling voice. I have a fifth-level demon pill, can you eat it? Chapter 27. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Can you eat it? Who can eat the fifth-level demon pill? Not to mention that this is just a branch of the auction house in Fengwu City. Even the royal family of Nanli would not dare to buy it. In the entire northern border, there are only a handful of people who can eat this fifth-level demon pill. There will definitely not be more than 5 people. A fifth-level demon beast is a Dao Palace-level existence. Senior, you are joking. I dare not act rashly. The shopkeeper wiped the sweat from his forehead and had a new understanding of the Xiantian sect elder in front of him. What kind of powerful person is this to be able to own a fifth-level demon pill? The Xiantian sect's supreme elder? The shopkeeper did not dare to think about it. At this time, he was even more in awe of Chen Fan. Do you have anything here that is more suitable for practitioners in the innate realm to improve their cultivation? Chen Fan did not forget that he still had to buy something that could help Ye Yuqing improve her cultivation. Innate realm? Yes. The shopkeeper did not ask more. People of this level probably don't want others to ask about their own affairs. Here, I have 3 top-grade innate pills. Take one, you can improve your innate realm by 1 level, and there are no side effects. Originally, these 3 top-grade innate pills were intended to be used in the next auction, but if you want, I can sell them to you at the starting price. Top-grade innate pills. No side effects. This is a good thing. Now Ye Yuqing's cultivation is at the 6th level of the innate realm. If she takes 3 pills, wouldn't she reach the 9th level of the innate realm directly? But the innate realm was not Chen Fan's original intention. His goal was to hope that Ye Yuqing could break through to the extraordinary realm as soon as possible, otherwise, how could she reach the 5th level of the supernatural realm or even higher within a month? The condition for being on the list now is the 5th level of the supernatural realm, but after a month, if nothing unexpected happens, the list will definitely change. Just in case, Chen Fan's plan is to try to make Ye Yuqing reach the 9th level of the supernatural realm, or even higher. Are there any others? Break through the extraordinary realm. Chen Fan continued to ask, break through the extraordinary realm. Senior, with your strength and now you have so many spirit stones, isn't it a better choice to set up a spirit gathering array? The shopkeeper's words made Chen Fan stunned. Array? Yes, how could he forget this kind of thing? It's just, he knows the array, but he doesn't know how to do it. I looked down on this thing at the beginning and didn't learn it. The shopkeeper didn't expect that the super strong man in front of him didn't know how to gather the spirit array, but to be honest, who would care about this low-level array for people who are really capable? The spirit gathering array is only effective for practitioners below the supernatural realm. Generally, in large families or sects, there are special personnel in charge, and other people don't necessarily have to learn it. It doesn't matter, I have a secret book here. Senior, please take a look. Well, bring it here. Nothing else? Senior, our temple is small, there really aren't many good things. After all, it's just an auction house in a small place. If there are too many good things, it would be a miracle. Chen Fan nodded, and didn't say much. It's better to have a harvest than no harvest. Soon, the shopkeeper took what Chen Fan wanted, and the spirit stones were ready. Senior, the Xiantian pill and the secret book, including a total of 100,000 low-grade spirit stones and 1,005,000 medium-grade spirit stones, are all here. Although the quality of this storage bag is average, fortunately there is enough space, don't dislike it. Chen Fan took a look at the storage bag, which was no different from an ordinary small cloth bag, but it contained a huge space, which was very magical. Chen Fan nodded, and then with a thought, the storage bag entered the backpack. Senior, take care. No need to see me off. Yes, Senior. After Chen Fan left, the shopkeeper also slumped down on the chair, nervous and exciting. This transaction left the entire auction house with not many spiritual stones on its books. This is 10 years of reserve spiritual stones. I never thought that a transaction would use them all up. However, the harvest was richer and more worthwhile. Quick, contact the royal family and report this transaction to the emperor as soon as possible. Yes. The audience of Longhua enjoyed the auction house trip very much, but everyone had a doubt in their hearts. Where did it come from? Where did Chen Fan get so many things? Moreover, Chen Fan only sold the demon pill, and there were other treasures. Why didn't he sell them? This is a bitch. Did you cheat? Where did so many demon pills come from? Something is wrong. Ye Yuqing didn't kill so many demon beasts. Isn't the number of demon pills a bit abnormal? I always thought that spirit stones should be very precious and rare, but now I feel that this thing seems to be worthless. Fuck, I'm completely confused. Why do I feel that there is a link that we missed? That the confusion of the crowd was expected. At this time, the high-level officials of Longhua also frowned and couldn't find any clues at all. Do you think Chen Fan's ability is still reserved? But, what kind of ability does he have? How many things is this kid hiding from Ye Yuqing and everyone else? The high-level officials of Longwo were extremely suspicious. Chen Fan had always been reserved, and this was his biggest secret, but no matter what, the more outstanding Chen Fan was, the more beneficial it would be for Longwo. The news that the elder of Xiantian's sect had appeared in Fengwu City had already begun to spread in Fengwu City during this period. Many people still chose not to believe this rumor. After all, what was there in Fengwu City that was worthy of a person like the elder of Xiantian's sect to visit? On the way back to the inn, Chen Fan deliberately made 2 circles, and only returned to the inn after making sure that no one was following him. This trip to the auction house can be said to be quite fruitful. Not only did he exchange so many spirit stones, demon pills and other materials, but Chen Fan also kept a lot. Chen Fan also made a wrong estimate. He didn't expect these things to be so valuable, which led to the subsequent non-sale. Otherwise, this auction house really couldn't take it. You're back. How is it? Did it go well? Seeing Chen Fan coming back, Ye Yuqing's eyes lit up. It went well. This place is not suitable. Let's go out of the city and find a quiet place. Fengwu City, after all, has many people and eyes. Breaking through here may cause some trouble. Okay, let's go now. Yes, let's go now. The 2 of them left the inn quietly without saying anything and flew straight to the Lingyun Mountains. We found a relatively remote and quiet place and stopped. It's almost here. This is the secret book of the spirit gathering array. You learn it first and you will need it later. As he said, Chen Fan threw the secret book directly to Ye Yuqing. Spirit gathering array. Ye Yuqing opened it and took a look. This spirit gathering array actually used spirit stones to arrange the array. In the array, the speed of gathering spiritual energy is 10 times, and the quality of the spirit stone determines the specific effect of the spirit gathering array. Good stuff, I will learn it now. Chapter 28. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The trust between Ye Yuqing and Chen Fan is now very high. Ye Yuqing is not worried that Chen Fan will do something harmful to her, so without any hesitation or doubt, she directly picked up the secret book and started practicing. It must be said that Ye Yuqing's comprehension can be described as abnormal. She is a person with extremely high comprehension, and with the blessing of 10,000 times comprehension. It would be a miracle if she didn't learn things quickly. Get the 10,000 times crit reward from teammates. 10,000 times. 10,000 times appeared again. Chen Fan was also shocked at this time, but he was calm on the surface. Teammates successfully learned the spirit gathering array, 10,000 times crit, and learned the fairy array. Fairy array. Sure enough, as long as it is 10,000 times crit, it will be a qualitative change, not a quantitative change. Chen Fan hurriedly checked the fairy array. It must be said that this fairy array is really not simple. To arrange the fairy array, you need the best spirit stone, and the best choice is the fairy stone. Chen Fan knew about spirit stones, but what were these immortal spirit stones? There were probably no immortal spirit stones in the entire northern border. Did he learn something useless? The effect of the immortal spirit array was 10,000 times that of the spirit gathering array. Not only was the gathering speed 10,000 times faster, but the absorption speed was also 10,000 times faster when in the immortal spirit array. The 2 were simply incomparable. Chen Fan, I learned it. What should I do next? Pack these spirit stones first. You will need them when you set up the spirit gathering array. Chen Fan waved his hand and gave Ye Yuqing 90,000 of the 100,000 low-grade spirit stones. As for the medium-grade spirit stones, Chen Fan only took out 5,000 and gave the rest to Ye Yuqing. The reason was that this number was more reasonable. Chen Fan, you gave me all the spirit stones, what about you? Keep some for yourself. Anyway, you should try to practice, just in case it helps. Seeing Chen Fan gave all the spirit stones to her, Ye Yuqing felt touched and a little ashamed. She asked herself, I'm afraid she can't be as generous and unreserved as Chen Fan. It's okay, I left some low-grade spirit stones, which I will use in the future. I don't need too many spirit stones. What we need to do now is to improve your strength as quickly as possible. All resources will be given to you first, so that when you become stronger, you can help me better. Chen Fan didn't blush or breathe, but this expression made the audience in the live broadcast room almost fuming. Shameless, so damn shameless, this bastard doesn't even blush when he lies. Sister Yuqing, don't believe his lies, this bastard still has 1 million middle-grade spirit stones, and what he gave you is just a fraction of that. Damn, Sister Yuqing is such a good person, but Chen Fan actually lied to her. Too shameless, isn't it? Sister Yuqing, don't be fooled by this traitor, he is a bad guy, a bad guy. Ha ha ha, I'm dying of laughter, Chen Fan is really shameless, why do I like to see him being shameless so much? He is simply a role model, look, Ye Yuqing is so touched, damn, I've learned it. Facing Chen Fan's shamelessness, everyone reacted differently, but the majority of them were contemptuous. At this time, Ye Yuqing was moved. How many times had she thought of disliking Chen Fan, but what about Chen Fan? Without any complaints, he was devoted to himself and Longguo, with such a broad mind and selflessness, what reason did he have to despise others? Chen Fan, don't worry, I will never let you be eliminated. I will try every means to make you stronger. We must work together for the future of Longguo. Ye Yuqing looked serious, and she had made up her mind not to let Chen Fan down. Okay, I believe you can do it. Let's set up the spirit gathering array first. I still have 3 top-grade innate pills here. Take 1 pill and you can improve your cultivation by 1 level, and there are no side effects. At that time, with the help of the power of the spirit gathering array, we will strive to break through to the extraordinary realm in one fell swoop. Ye Yuqing nodded solemnly, then she used the middle-grade spirit stone given to her by Chen Fan to directly set up the spirit gathering array. The method of setting up the spirit gathering array is actually not complicated. As long as there are spirit stones, they are arranged according to the direction of the formation, and then the seal is made and the formation is activated. The spirit gathering formation will be successful. Ye Yuqing is arranging it here, and Chen Fan is watching carefully. Beside her, the arrangement method of this spirit gathering formation is somewhat similar to the fairy spirit formation. At this time, Chen Fan's heart I was also thinking, if I use the middle grade spirit stone to arrange the fairy array, will it be successful? After all, the effect of the fairy array is much better than the spirit gathering array. At this time, Ye Yuqing made seals with both hands, and with a flash of blue light, Ye Yuqing successfully arranged the spirit gathering array. Being in the array, Ye Yuqing felt it very clearly. The surrounding spiritual energy continued to flow into the array, and the spiritual energy carried by the spirit stone itself was also integrated into the array. Ye Yuqing used 1,000 middle-grade spirit stones to arrange the array. When the spiritual energy of these 1,000 middle-grade spirit stones is completely consumed, the array will lose its effect. Chen Fan, I'm starting to break through. If you encounter danger, don't rush in, and be sure to tell me. Before breaking through, Ye Yuqing did not forget to remind Chen Fan. Chen Fan smiled and nodded, then Ye Yuqing took the first top-grade innate pill. The Xiantian pill melted in his mouth, and a powerful spiritual energy instantly filled Ye Yuqing's body. Seeing Ye Yuqing start to practice, Chen Fan also prepared to implement his plan. Chen Fan took out 50,000 medium-grade spiritual stones from his backpack, on the basis of the spirit gathering array. Spiritual stones were arranged in several other directions. Then Chen Fan also made seals with both hands, and a golden light instantly enveloped the original spirit gathering array. It worked. Chen Fan didn't expect that the result of his risky attempt would actually work. However, although the spirit gathering array was transformed with 50,000 medium-grade spiritual stones, it was not a serious fairy spirit array after all. At this time, the speed of gathering spiritual energy in the array was only 100 times. Even so, it was much stronger than the spirit gathering array. During Ye Yuqing's breakthrough, she seemed to feel the changes in the spiritual energy around her, but she didn't think much about it, and thought it was all the credit of the pill. Get 100 times crit from teammates. Teammates' cultivation level is raised to the 7th level of Xiantian realm, 100 times crit, and cultivation level is raised to the 5th level of Transcendent Realm. Get 100 times crit from teammates. Teammates' cultivation level is raised to the 8th level of Xiantian Realm, 100 times crit, and cultivation level is raised to the 6th level of Transcendent Realm. Get 100 times crit from teammates. Teammates' cultivation level is raised to the 9th level of Xiantian realm, 100 times crit, and cultivation level is raised to the 7th level of Transcendent realm. With 3 Xiantian pills, Ye Yuqing's cultivation level is directly raised to the 9th level of Xiantian realm, and Chen Fan's cultivation level is also greatly increased, reaching the 7th level of Transcendent realm. At this time, Ye Yuqing's breakthrough is not over. In the spirit gathering array, a steady stream of spiritual energy continues to impact Ye Yuqing's body. Boom. Suddenly, a powerful energy burst out from Ye Yuqing's body. Gained 1,000 times critical hits from teammates. Teammates' cultivation level increased by 1 level in the Transcendent realm, with 1,000 times critical hits. His cultivation level increased to the 1st level in the Divine Power realm. Breakthrough. One step closer to success. Chapter 29. You are listening at novelfull.audio. See. Chen Fan is not a selfish person. Hasn't he just taken out so many spirit stones to help Ye Yuqing? I knew I was right. Chen Fan is not that kind of selfish person. He has always been considering the overall situation. Okay, don't wash it. Do you still need to wash it? Is it clean? Why did we wash it? Fuck, this is not washing. Although I took 1 million from you, I can take out tens of thousands to help you. I'm doing this for your own good. Ridiculous or not? Yes, Chen Fan is a very mean person, always taking advantage of others and still acting cute. He is simply shameless. No need to wash, he can no longer be cleaned. Okay, then let's wait and see. I'm waiting for you to be slapped in the face. I beg you, let Chen Fan slap me in the face quickly. I really hope he can hit me. Everyone was talking about it, and on the other side, the headquarters of the Secret Realm Live Broadcast Research also received an astonishing notice. Report: in the past 5 minutes, a large number of people in Longhua hospitals who were seriously ill due to aging have all undergone physical changes. It seems that all functions of the body are recovering rapidly, which has led to the alleviation of the symptoms caused by aging, and even recovery. What? There is such a thing. The senior officials of Longhua were all shocked at this time. This is a big event. A large number. How many people? The senior officials of Longhua asked excitedly. Not sure, there are too many people to count at the moment, but according to some reports just received, the number exceeds 1 million, and may even be higher. Could it be? It must be like this. Ye Yuqing's cultivation is constantly improving, and the life expectancy of all Dragon Country citizens is increasing. It was not obvious before, so everyone just had a faint feeling. Now with the continuous improvement of strength, this effect is becoming more and more significant, so it will lead to the improvement of a large number of patients in the hospital. Incredible, this is incredible. Is this the power of the secret realm? I am more and more curious about what kind of rewards I will get after being on the list. Excited. Excited. They have seen hope. This is the hope of living in the secret realm. I and the revised spirit gathering array, because of the large amount of spiritual energy gathering, a spiritual energy vortex has been formed at this time, and Ye Yuqing is at the center of the vortex at this time. Originally, Chen Fan planned to wait until Ye Yuqing broke through to the 1st level of the extraordinary realm before taking the 5th grade red blood grass, but now it seems that Ye Yuqing may not stop practicing immediately. This posture is very likely to continue to break through. Beyond expectations is also a good thing. That is, after such a breakthrough, is Ye Yuqing's body really okay? Can the innate spiritual body support such a frequent breakthrough? At the beginning in Xiantian sect, although I already knew the benefits of the innate spiritual body, that is, there is sufficient spiritual energy, and there is no bottleneck in the breakthrough. At least, there will be no bottleneck before the supernatural realm, but those people did not say whether such frequent breakthroughs will affect the foundation. I can only hope that because of the body training, the body is different. Chen Fan had no choice but to sit aside and wait for Ye Yuqing to continue to break through. Breakthrough. In the end, Ye Yuqing broke through to the 3rd level of the extraordinary realm in one breath, and then stopped. the spiritual energy in the spirit gathering array has also become very scarce. The third level of the extraordinary realm, the third level of the supernatural realm. This breakthrough gave the two of them the capital to survive in the northern border. I reached the third level of the transcendent realm. This is too fast. I thought I was happy to break through to the first level of the transcendent realm. Chen Fan, you really can do what you say. Ye Yuqing was obviously very excited. According to the original plan, she was to break through to the transcendent realm within half a month, but now, if we calculate the time, it is about 9 days, which is 5 or 6 days ahead of schedule, and her cultivation has reached the third level of the transcendent realm. It's not over yet. How do you feel now? Do you feel that your foundation is unstable because you broke through too quickly? Chen Fan asked. Hearing Chen Fan's words, Ye Yuqing carefully checked her own cultivation. It is indeed not solid enough, but it is not unstable. It seems that it will take some time to consolidate. I'll give you a treasure. 5th grade red blood grass. Eat it, it will replenish your body. Chen Fan took out the 5th grade red blood grass. When the 5th grade red blood grass was in the backpack, there was no feeling, but when it was taken out, the red blood grass itself emitted a faint red light, a stream of energy wrapped around itself, as if protecting itself. Is this, for nourishing the body? 5th grade red blood grass. Isn't this too expensive? Chen Fan, did you buy it? But even if Ye Yuqing had no idea, she could tell that this thing was definitely not an ordinary item. Ye Yuqing had seen a lot of treasures that were exploded by third-level monsters, but there was definitely no such quality. 5th grade, this is 5th grade. Eat it, it will temper your body and help you. While there is still some spiritual energy in the spirit gathering array, maybe it can help you better refine and absorb the medicinal effects of the red blood grass. This time, Ye Yuqing did not take the red blood grass. Chen Fan, you really don't have to give me all the good stuff. We are a whole. I hope that if you have such good stuff, you should also consider yourself first. You are like this, I am really under a lot of pressure. The 5th grade red blood grass is too precious. Eat it, I will help you guard the surroundings. Ye Yuqing thought that Chen Fan had given her a lot of help, and she couldn't just enjoy it silently and accept Chen Fan's efforts with peace of mind. Seeing that Ye Yuqing didn't eat, Chen Fan also frowned slightly. He had to eat it. How could it be a critical hit? I know you are embarrassed, but don't forget your mission. You are here on behalf of Longhua, and you are responsible for saving Longhua. Our goal is to ensure that one person can successfully advance. In the face of justice, what does personal gain and loss matter? Don't hesitate any longer, everything is for Longhua. Chen Fan was righteous and awe-inspiring, every word he said was sonorous and powerful, and he said it with passion. Ye Yuqing was also shocked by Chen Fan's words for a moment. Pattern, this is a person with pattern, I am so much worse than him. Ye Yuqing fell into shame and self-blame, and Chen Fan's performance made the audience of Longhua look confused. Obviously, what he said was very touching, but why do I feel that this kid didn't mean it like this? I understand. Before I'm on the list, I will never be hypocritical again. I'll eat it. Okay. Chen Fan smiled and nodded, then handed the 5th grade red blood grass to Ye Yuqing. After Ye Yuqing took it, Chen Fan breathed a sigh of relief. Huh? No. Someone is there. Chapter 30. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chen Fan had chosen a remote place as far as possible, but he didn't expect that he would still attract the attention of others. There were 3 people's auras in total. Chen Fan was not worried about the first 2 because he knew who they were. They were Su Bei and Weningqi, whom he had met in Lingyun Mountains before. The most important thing was that the person who was the farthest away from here at this time also had the strongest aura. This person's cultivation was higher than Chen Fan's, and I'm afraid he would not be weaker than the 5th level of the divine ability realm. How could such a strong person appear in this place? Chen Fan frowned slightly and glanced at Ye Yuqing. At this time, the other party was absorbing the medicinal effects of the red blood grass, and it was probably not going to end for a while. We can only delay time. For now, Chen Fan could only try to make Ye Yuqing break through quickly. this might still have a chance of winning. Chen Fan's figure flashed, and he first came in front of Su Bei and the others. Seeing Chen Fan suddenly appear, Su Bei and the others were also shocked. Such a fast speed. Chen, Mr. Chen. Do me a favor and go north. My friend is over there, 1,000 meters away. You two help me stay beside her until she finishes her training. If I don't show up, let her go quickly. This is the reward. As he said that, Chen Fan threw out 3 third-level demon pills. Su Bei was also stunned by this sudden incident. He didn't react much, nor did he check the level of the demon pills, but nodded directly. Mr. Su, don't worry, we'll go there right away. Su Bei is not a fool. It is obvious that Chen Fan and the others are in trouble. At this time, if you can lend a helping hand, you will truly make friends with a strong person. Okay. Chen Fan nodded, without stopping, and flew towards the powerful person in the supernatural realm. He wanted to intercept the other party as far away as possible. Fuck, what happened? Why did Chen Fan suddenly disappear? No way. Leaving Yuqing here alone, what did he do? Fuck, it's bad, there are enemies. Everyone go and look at Chen Fan's perspective. Ah. There are enemies. Fuck, this bastard didn't run away alone. Run away. Chen Fan ran to meet the enemy alone. What? Chen Fan alone? Is this kid going to die? The people who have been watching Ye Yuqing's perspective have no idea what happened. Hearing what the people on Chen Fan's side said, many people immediately jumped to another perspective. At this time, Chen Fan stood in the void, looking at the middle-aged man in front of him with a calm expression. The middle-aged man opposite looked at Chen Fan with a little surprise. Fuck, what's going on with Chen Fan? Can he fly in the air? Oh my god, am I hallucinating? Is this really Chen Fan? Fuck, when did this guy become so awesome? He hasn't practiced either. What do you think? I've told you that Chen Fan is very powerful, but you don't believe it. Take a good look at him, a bunch of self-righteous idiots. Okay, isn't it just flying? Ye Yuqing can't. She has some skills, but it's not enough for you guys to brag about. How is she better than Ye Yuqing? She's so shameless. Ask Chen Fan himself. Does he dare to say that he is better than Ye Yuqing? Everyone was arguing about Chen Fan's strength, but the real people were paying attention to the incident itself. This is no joke. If Chen Fan really gets into trouble, everyone in Longguo will have their lifespan reduced by half. How many people will lose their lives instantly by then? Interesting, interesting. I didn't expect to see a genius like you here. From your bones, you look no older than 20, and your cultivation. Whose disciple are you? Why are you blocking my way? The other party didn't take action immediately, which made Chen Fan feel relieved. It seems there is something to talk about. But, Chen Fan looked at the black halo under the other party's feet and was a little confused. Why is his situation different from that of other aborigines? Boss? Is this a humanoid boss? If so, then, let's do it. But, wouldn't it be too difficult? Don't you know why I'm stopping you? Some things are not something you can covet. Be careful to lose your life. Chen Fan's face was calm, as if he didn't take the other party seriously at all. It was Chen Fan's reckless performance that made the middle-aged man a little hesitant. At this age and with such cultivation, he is probably not an ordinary person. There may be a more powerful force or master behind him. Ha ha ha, lost your life. Just you. I am Pan Ruffin, the elder of Hunyuan sect. Haven't you heard of me? Hunyuan sect. Chen Fan frowned slightly. He had never heard of this name, but an elder has such a cultivation. I'm afraid that the strength of Hunyuan sect and Xiantian sect is not much different. When Pan Ruffing saw Chen Fan hesitate, he was immediately happy. Don't know. Doesn't that mean he is not from the north? If he is from the north, it is impossible that he has not heard of the name of Hunyuan sect. Ha ha ha, after all the fuss, it's an outsider monk. In that case, don't blame me for being rude. Pan Rufeng's sudden change shocked Chen Fan. Unexpectedly, he just hesitated for a moment, and the other party had changed his mind. Pan Rufeng, you'd better think it through. The monk can run away, but the temple cannot. If you attack me, you will not have a good ending. Besides, the things you want have been taken by my friends, so it's useless for you to go. Chen Fan said coldly. Hearing Chen Fan's words, Pan Ruffing smiled disdainfully. What if he eats it? Then I will refine his body and extract the efficacy. Although there will be some loss, it is not completely useless. Boy, it seems that you are also a layman. Pan Ruffing didn't expect that Chen Fan didn't know this method. Although it was a little evil, it was not a taboo in this land of immortality. Obviously, this Chen Fan was probably a rookie who had just started his career. He had cultivation skills but didn't understand many things. It was really easy to deal with such a person. Let's talk about the terms. What do you want me to do to let my friend go? How about a deal? Chen Fan is trying not to take action now, and will try not to take action, and will hold the other party back first. Deal? Then tell me what you will give in exchange for your friend's life. Pan Ruffing smiled and looked at Chen Fan quietly. Seeing Pan Ruffing's expression, Chen Fan cursed in his heart. Bastard, this old fox is trying to trick him. How about a 5th level red flame tiger heart? As soon as these words came out, Pan Ruffing's eyes lit up. It turned out to be a 5th level red flame tiger heart. This is a big treasure. Although it's good, it's not enough. Pan Ruffing saw that Chen Fan said the red flame tiger heart so easily, and wanted to test whether the other party had more treasures. Pan Ruffing, you should know that the value of the 5th level red flame tiger heart is not lower than the red blood grass my friend just took. That's right, but so what? I said it's not enough, and it's not enough. You. Ha ha ha, young man, let me tell you a truth. Even if I kill you, all these things will still be mine. Pan Ruffing laughed loudly, as if he had already won everything. But do you know where I put the things? You don't know. Chen Fan sneered. Pan Ruffing was stunned when he heard this, and frowned when he saw Chen Fan's confident expression. No. You are stalling for time.